Hi guys, so welcome back to another video. So yeah, it's been a long time and yeah, I hope everybody is well, safe and healthy. And yeah, let's get to it. So for those that has been asking me about mentorship and all of that stuff, this is what I'm offering. So for those who are interested, just hit me up on Instagram in the DMs, and as you can see, I also have a signal group that's running until the end of this month, which is still available. It's for free, so if you want me to add you, just hit me up on Instagram and I will add you to the signal group. All right. And for the Nasdaq, for the Nasdaq course, it's obviously 2,000 rand if you're in South Africa, and if you're not, it's $132, and it's only limited to 10 people and for 3 months only. And please take note, it's not for beginners, so if you know nothing about trading, do not take this. And also, if you can afford this and you're not serious about trading, also please do not DM me and waste my time, because my time is limited and I'm only taking people who are willing to learn and who are willing to put in the work. Same goes for the Forex main course. It's 3,000 rand, $197 if you're not in South Africa, and it's limited only 5 people, and it's only for 6 months. If I do get more than 5 people, I will think about that and make an exception, but for now it's only 5 people. And like I said, just because we can afford these prices does not mean you should apply and waste my time. So please, only if you're willing to learn and put in the work, then I'll consider adding you. But yeah, so that's that. Nevertheless, let's get back to the charts and see what Nasdaq's offering us for the week. All right, so let's just head down to the daily time frame, as it is Monday already. So let's see what we can expect for the week ahead. So on the daily time frame, we can see that Nasdaq's already heading in an uptrend, right? And like I always said, you always want to connect your recent two touches to be this one right about here. Let me just mark this out. That one and that one, okay? And then you would take that point and that point, and there you have your recent touches. All right, so now that you have that support there, we can look at another structure, which would be this structure right here. All right, you can see that we have structure here, broke out. All right, broke through that, broke out again, came back for support, and now we're sitting on the structure right here. Let me just draw a line. And the reason why I don't use the wicks and I use the bodies is because the volume lies in the bodies and not the wicks. All right, so now that we have our dynamic support, which is your trend line, we also have our horizontal support. All right, okay, let's look at the structure right here. You can see that we have got our resistance right here. All right, if you want to move that back, you can also have that there, but I like to use recent price action. So we got that resistance right there, price broke through, and price might be heading back to that point. Okay, let's head down to the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see on the 4-hour time frame, price is approaching some more resistance right here. Right, just mark this out as a red color. Yeah, right there. All right, so that's a level that will be interesting to watch to see what price does at that level. If it shows a respective move right there, I'll be looking to sell. All right, but if she decides to push a bit higher, then obviously you got this level right here. All right, okay, let's see what else we have. All right, so if price decides to push lower, you obviously have this right here. Okay, if it decides to break through, you have your trend line. All right, so that's one way to look at it. If you want to use a zone, you can just mark that out right there like that, and then you have a zone as your support level. Okay, let's just head down to the 1 hour time frame. So yeah, just make this proper. Right about there. So you can see that price is approaching that 4 hour resistance. Okay, so what I'll be looking for is price, just for price to push up higher, slightly higher, and then look for selling opportunities until the zone down here. All right, that would be my take profit region. Okay, so I'll be looking for sales right about here. Okay, and then obviously my take profit right down there. Okay, but if price decides to push lower towards the downside, I would look for structures on the 15-minute, which I would show you right now. Okay, so we have our selling, our zone we're willing to sell. All right, remember, just use this zone as a reference. Okay, because we know Nasdaq likes to push higher, okay, with the spikes, so just keep that in mind. Let's head down to the 15-minute time frame. So as we can see, what price is doing right now, price is heading in a corrective manner towards a certain structure. Okay, when looking at price, always look at how price is moving towards a certain zone. All right, so we can see this Nasdaq is heading in a corrective manner towards something. All right, so that should also give you a clue. All right, so on the 15-minute, you can see that Nasdaq is heading in a corrective manner. All right, to where? We don't know where. All that we have is what we see on the chart. All right, so like I said, I'll be willing to sell Nasdaq somewhere up here in this price region. Okay, you can see that we also have got some sort of support and resistance right here. Okay, let's take this part right here. All right, so maybe Nasdaq might respect that zone, but if not, we have our daily resistance, which is the black line right here. Okay, so we can use this zone right here as a selling opportunity, or we can use it daily. Okay, and what you must also notice, if you use trend lines, you can take this low right here in this point. Okay, what you could do is wait for price to break through this. Okay, and then obviously always wait for a retest. Okay, no retest, no entry. So when you wait for a retest, there would be like a certain support that you can find. Okay, so don't just use your trend line as your reason for entry. Okay, look to the left for a structure that you can find that has been broken. Okay, for example, let's say the structure right here. Okay, you can see that price has moved up. Okay, price has broken this resistance right here. Just mark this out. Okay, you see that price broke up out of the structure and came back for a retest. Okay, so no retest, no entry. Let me just mark this out in yellow right there. Okay, so always wait for a retest when price breaks a certain structure. Okay, and we can see over here we also have a nice level of resistance on the 15-minute time frame. So got that point right there where price is currently at, but I wouldn't sell right now. Okay, I'd rather wait. If you want to wait for price to break out and retest this for not a long-term buy, short-term buy, you can do that, but I wouldn't do that. I would rather wait for a sell, like I explained on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, but if you do get some sort of confirmation after this breakout and retest, you can then obviously take the buy. Okay, because then you would have this broken zone and you would have your trend line. Okay, and like I said, you always need 3 touches. You got your first touch, your second touch, and obviously the third touch would be your more confirmation for buys. Okay, so that's what I see and what I will be waiting for. Okay, so for sells, I'll be looking up here. All right, got my 4-hour zone, 15-minute zone, and obviously I got my daily time frame that I'll be looking for. Okay, but if price decides to push lower, I would then obviously wait for a retest for this trend line and for whichever structure happens here. Okay, and then I'll take my profits right here, and then we might get a long-term buy that we can add up. Okay, stop loss just right beneath this low, and then obviously your TP would be somewhere where you're willing to take profit. Okay, so we might get some sort of double bottom right here. Okay, but yeah, that's my view on Nasdaq and what we can expect. Okay, remember, you also have this trend line right here if she pushes lower for the sell. Okay, so yeah, and remember, when trading, always consider what might happen. Okay, just because you see a buy, that does not mean price won't sell. Okay, so consider everything when trading and when you're analyzing the market, because anything can happen. So yeah guys, that's my view on Nasdaq for the weekend, what we can expect and what I'll be waiting for. So then I wish you guys a safe trading week and stay safe, guys. And yeah, this is just what you will be getting. This is the Nasdaq strategy, and this is the main course. All right, so yeah, there's lots of long videos there that will help. Okay, so yeah, just hit me up on the DMs and then we can have a chat. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, and yeah, may God bless you for the rest of the week. Cheers, guys.